Alright, it is time for a haul video because I have just a ridiculous amount of things from Colossal. So, I'm going to start with big things that I cannot use the close-up cam for. That will be mostly stuffies. Being honest, most of the things that cannot fit on the tiny cam is the stuffies. We're going to follow that with everything else that does need to be on the little cam. That makes sense to me. Yeah. I guess we may as well start with these since we don't know what they are yet. I got 2 of these bath bombs. Scandalous of me to not have just cracked them open already, I know. I actually like to use my bath bombs as bath bombs. So you will get to find out what's in these probably around the same time I get to find out what's in them. Because what I'm probably going to do is film it being put into the water and foaming for a while. And doing the thing where it foams for a while. And then just film me plucking it out of the water at the end. Because you don't need to watch the entire bath bomb foam because you're adults and you know how bath bombs work. At least I would like to think by now you know how bath bombs work. But anywho, honestly, I chose those ones because they had like 3 different Pokemon ones. But the only Pokemon in that set that there are that I would rather, that I don't necessarily care a massive amount about is Gallade. And even then I wouldn't be mad about a Gallade. I would probably be mad about getting 2 Gallades. But I wouldn't be mad about a singular Gallade. So, we go through stuffies now. It's a cinnamon roll snail. It's a snail. And it's a cinnamon roll. And it's a cinnamon roll snail. It has these cute little lace on the bottom to make the floofy snaily bits. It's called a cinna snail. The tag is adorable. This thing is huge. The fun thing is I pointed it out, and then my boyfriend was like, I need to buy that. So, hilariously, actually, many of the plushies that are here are not ones that I bought, but are ones that I pointed out and then my boyfriend bought. And now he's claiming them as his when we both know that they're not. So, that's fun. But anywho, Cinnasnail. Her huge and kind of pillow-esque, and she will probably end up becoming a couch pillow, honestly. That's just kind of how this works. Boop. Next. A manta ray. But make it space. Space array. So, the people who made these are the same people, Swarby Jungle. They also make the Banana Gators. The Banana Gators. And that's fun. I somehow managed to not buy another Banana Gator, mostly because I saw this and I wanted this instead. But they also have coming out a cute little sheep goat thing that's like a black and purple one. Because they already have a white sheep, but they're finally making like a black and purple sheep. And I desperately want him, but he won't be out for like another month or 2. And they wouldn't let me have the little one that they brought as a sample. I want him. So now I have to hope that they're at the next convention that I go to so that I can get the cute little baby sheep. Because I want him. Him small and cute and purple, and I want him. And hopefully they make one that's slightly bigger, because the one that they had was only like this big. But the problem is their white sheeps are also only like this big. So I'm guessing they like start with the ones that are this big and see how well they sell before they make bigger ones. But I want him. He's very cute and I love him and I want him. So now I have to wait for that one. We have the Macaron bear. This was the only one we were missing from the Datsuki critters. A Bearcaron. Because we have all of the rest of them that are the food themed ones at least. We do not have their dinosaur or their dragon because we stuck to the food theme. That seems correct. Tail is very large. Tail gives me more bunny vibes, but I mean, I guess bear tails are just bunny tails, but like slightly less. Actually, bears have surprisingly long tails. The problem is that their fur is so long that you don't really notice the tail as much because it kind of just blends in with the fur. But anyway, Bear Caron is very cute. I love him. Oh no. Oh no, I love him. Mothman. We already have a purple Mothman from a different creator. These creators had both this black Mothman and then they also had like a white and green Mothman. We went with the traditional classic black one, but I am kind of surprised they didn't make his eyes more red. I guess the red eyes would have made it slightly more scary, so they went with like a reddy brown. But I feel like if you're going to go with the traditional Mothman kind of black color, you should have the red eyes. Also, strangely, you can do this. We feel like that is not a needed feature, but it is in fact a feature that they've included. It's probably just because it was easier to do it that way. So Mothman gets to join my other Mothman that I have that is Urple, because that makes sense to me. Cute Mothman. Now I have a Urple one and a classic black one. I apologize for the sound. I have pillows in the washing machine, and the washing machine apparently does not like that. I found a sleepy munchie. There are so few Munchlax plushies that every time I see one, I must have him. And he's so fluffy. I need more Munchlax plushies. They don't make that many of them, and he's just a sleepy friend, and I love him. And he's so cuddly. A cuddly, sleepy munchie. Also, surprisingly, this big heckin' plush was only $35. And for context, the Bear Caron, I'm pretty sure was 20. I'm pretty sure, I know the snail was at least 30, 35. And this guy was just $35. And this is like, not Nintendo, so, it's made by Bandai, which is licensed by Nintendo, but is not like the Nintendo branded merchandise thing. Bandai makes a lot of the stuff that we get here in America, since Japan is like, why would we send you our things? Rude of them. But I found a sleepy munchie and it makes me happy. He's so cute. He's gonna end up in the background somewhere, just kind of lurking. You'll find him in the background somewhere, just asleep. He'll end up back there somewhere. We just have to figure out where. Otter. That's it. It's a cute little otter. We had her very slightly understuffed so that we have the ability to put more clothes on her, because sometimes when they stuff them all the way, they make it so you can't put new clothes on them. And we wanted to make sure that this one we could put new clothes on. So, sorry, I'm fixing her dress. So, we had her very slightly understuffed so that we could easily take the clothes off and put new ones on. But is a otter, and she's got a cute little sea dress. We did get a couple other Build-A-Bear accessories for a couple of our other stuffies. I think the main two that we got were a set of ribbons, and I didn't feel like grabbing them because they're ribbons and everyone knows what ribbons look like. They're little bows covered in sequins. I don't feel like you need to see that. And a helmet that is in here somewhere. There's a helmet in here somewhere. But we also got A chameleon. It is a chameleon. I gave him a Froggy Floaty and a Kalahari shirt. And I gave him like a cup for like a drink. Because this was just me in the water park at all times. Just, I don't know. I don't want to do things. I'm gonna just float here. Give me my drink. I'm gonna float here. Him got a little curly tail. But disappointingly, they like attached it. I feel like with how expensive Build-A-Bears are, they could have put like a little wire skeleton thing through this. I understand why they didn't, because it's mostly children that are getting them. But I feel like they could have put like a little wire through it, and they could have had it set with the wire instead. Given how expensive Build-A-Bears are. Him cute. I love chameleons. I love lizards in general, though, so I feel like this is not a surprise. Look at him's widow Pete's. Him a tie-dye chameleon. And I love him. Anywho. I think we'll go on to Pokemon stuff, or Pokemon cards, since those don't need to be shown on the thing. This is a giant box of strictly Paldean Fates Pokemon cards that was gotten for $20. Now, a lot of this is mostly filler. So, I don't know. I think we have like 50% of what's in here. But for $20, the other 50% that we don't have is important. Because I think now we have a complete regular set, and what we're missing now is most of the shinies. So that's fun. We also found a Twilight Masquerade booster box for insanely cheap, given that it's Twilight Masquerade, and thus it's more expensive, because it just came out. I think that one was $25 or $30, but on Amazon, oh no, it says right here it was $40, but on Amazon they're like $50 to $60, so like. Also, if you want to see the Pokemon cards opened, go check out our gaming channel, because that's what that's for. I actually need to add the Pokemon card opening videos that are on this channel to the other playlist. But we have 3 individual packs. These have all been weighed. I'm not sure if the weights on them mean that they are heavy or that they are light. I do know that 2 of them are heavier than the other. So I guess we'll find out. I got them because they were $5, not because they had been weighed, obviously. There's the other booster pack about Paldea Evolved. So I got Paldea Evolved and 3 Fusion Strikes because I desperately need Gengar. And Paldea Evolved because it came in one of the little mystery bags that I got. But also, there are 5 of these. I think, and I could be wrong, but I don't think, because these say for sale in Japan only, which tells me that they're not booster packs. I think these are the packs that you get at the Pokemon Center when you buy over a certain amount. And so after you buy a certain amount at the Pokemon Center, they'll just give you a booster, a little pack that has like 1 to 3 cards in it. So, and they're like promo cards. I'm not 100% sure that's what these are. So if you know what they are, let me know in the comments. But that's fun. And then more Pokemon cards. These are those blister things that each come with Pokemon cards. So I had to get the Sinistea one because I love Sinistea. And I had to get the Annihilape one because I like Annihilape. And they were 3 for, I think they had them set for like 3 for $10. So I just got the Kingambit one as also. Because my boyfriend likes Kingambit, so that kind of works out, I guess. Yay. I think that is basically everything that I can put in front of the big camera. At least that's easy to get out. I might have other things that I can put in the big camera, but they're in the big bag. And I don't feel like digging through all of the little stuff to get to the couple big things that might be at the bottom. So we're going to go. So at the end, if I have more big things that need to be shown, I will just switch back to this cam because it is not that difficult. Sorry, I'm trying to keep everything like vaguely organized. It's really hard. It's really weirdly hard to organize shit, and I don't have an explanation. But it is time to switching to the other camera. We go. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab my face cam, not the art cam. Why would you grab the art cam? There we go. I'm gonna be up here now. Yay! Actually, if I move myself over here. There we go. Better. Yay. Alrighty. Now you can see things down here, which is swell. Because we're just going to start off with this thing because this is the singular thing in this bag because it's delicate. I can show this camera first. It is a Game Boy. A purple Game Boy. With a little Genki on him. Now the Game Boy is 3D printed. It's not like one of those actual Game Boys that people glued a bunch of stuff onto because it stopped working. But look! It's a cute little Halloween scene. He's got a widow's doll and pumpkins, and I love my widow spooky ghosty friend. We have to figure out where we're going to put him. That'll be fun. Oh, I just noticed they also have little black roses. They're so small. I didn't notice them before. But it's covered in like that fake moss and like the little purpley mosses. Oh, there's another one hiding back here. So yeah. It's like a spooky Halloweeny scene and I love it. And it goes back in its own singular bag so as to avoid having issues with it later. Because we would rather it not die. Which I feel like is fair. I do not know where Josh put my Animal Crossing cards. But he did not put these cards in a place that makes sense. So that's mildly annoying. Ball says no. Well, at least these two are part of the same set. This was a random mystery bag, and I was going to buy one, and then Josh said that he was going to buy it instead. I think because he wanted to have more shorts, which is fair. So yeah. We have Emergency Jilly and a Vulpix. And I'm going to put them in the Pokemon card bag instead of doing whatever it is they were doing in this random bag. I mean, I guess it's not random. This was the bag that they came in technically, but also like... We have random giblets, whatever the hell they're called. The random little doolity-doos. Stickers. Oh, I put them in a place. Hold on. Let's move this so you can see more of the table, because that's where everything's going to be. I had it moved before for a different thing. Yes. There we go. Random gibbles. Is a cute little whale. And a seal. And these cute little pins. Yeah. Oh, the horse is not. There we go. I fixed. Okay. Doodly doo. Little hat. That's a very cute little hat. I'm gonna be honest, that's a very cute little hat. Josh's things. The problem that I have is that my boyfriend doesn't have his own laptop. Because he has the one he has from work, he just uses that for everything you need a laptop for. But that also means he can't cover it in stickers. Which means that he doesn't have a place he can put big stickers. Because he doesn't have a regular laptop. And it do a woo. It do a woo. A woo. I'm gonna put you down here. I'm gonna put you over there so you don't get the broken. Okay. This is a neat mystery bag that I have yet to open because I've managed to somehow prevent myself from doing so. Are you done? Thank you. I managed to somehow prevent myself from doing so. I have exactly one mystery bag I did not open while we were at the convention itself. I'm going to be opening this immediately after this video for a short because I have lost patience. The socks were very cute, and they were three for $30, I think. Yeah, they were 3 for $30, which, you know, they're convention socks, so like you expect them to be more expensive because most of these are made by small businesses. But it's a little frog. Look at the little frogs. They're little frogs. Look, they're so cute. Eee! All clothes and anything that is cloth, I am yeeting to the side because, well, obviously I'm doing laundry today. So they just get to get yeeted into the laundry because I do not trust shipping chemicals. Because I have weird skin and sometimes my skin be allergic to some of the chemicals people use to ship clothes in. This is why, so I'm less picky about doing this if I just got it from a store. But if I just got it from, like, online or from a place in which I know it's been, like, packaged for a while, I do just automatically wash it. Because I have weird skin, and half the time I end up being allergic to things. Bat socks. Why? Because bat socks. Cat socks. Cats on moon socks. Or they're bunnies. You know what? I'm going to assume they're bunnies on the moon, because bunnies on the moon makes more sense. But they kind of have the ears directly in the middle of, well, I guess bunnies are more in the middle of the head. I don't know. They're cats and or bunnies. I'm going to assume bunnies because moon. Whatever they are hella cute. Which is why I have them now. Okay, I managed to keep most of the business cards and or ribbons in one location. However, I did fail with some of them as I got them later. I don't know. Anywho, you get to be the random extra card bag, I guess, now. Actually, I know for certain where the card bag is, so I think I will just keep those separate. One of them will have to be cards and one of them will have to be ribbons, and I do want to show you all of the individual ribbons. But stickers. And then we got, so they're called pocket pets. This one's a little dragon. You can pull them out. I can't tell if these are clay or 3D printed. I think they're clay. There's the signature. Look, they're so cute. He's a little pocket friend. Camera, focus. Why are you so bad at this? Hold on, focus. There we go, I guess. Kind of. Close-up cam. There we go. Kind of-ish. Honestly, one of the first things I might be getting is just a better close-up webcam for the thing. I kind of desperately just need a new art cam. And we got a snack. It's a boop noodle. Because they're pocket pets. It's a little snack. Him goes. I got him because he also kind of has koi patterns, which I kind of love. Not gonna lie, I kind of love the random koi pattern bits. But him a little boop snack. Him do a little boop noodle. I love him. Yay. Yay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I have ideas and then my brain goes, what? Listen, we just got back from the con yesterday. I am still in slight crash mode. I don't feel like going through this. I don't feel like doing the thing. Okay, you are a big thing, so I'm going to do a close-up cam and then maybe a fade. So this is not from the convention technically. I just wanted to include it because I thought it was hella cool. And I did technically get it from a flea market, and it is technically nerd related. So there's actually exactly 2 sets of things that I got that were not from the convention but are convention adjacent, if that makes any sense. This is one of them. His eyes are a little wonky. Let me see if we can do the thing. There we go. His eyes are a little wonky. But it's Captain Jack Sparrow. I couldn't not get Captain Jack Sparrow. I would like for the light to not be constantly in the way whenever there's any amount of plastic. But, so here's the weird thing. I only seem to be able to find the Mirrorverse cards in these figures. Which means I have exactly 2 Mirrorverse cards. This one and the Mickey. What I don't know, though, is what the absolute hell. Like, I understand Mirrorverse is like an app game thingy, but like, I don't understand the, like, card portion of it, I guess. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice piece of art. I like how easily stylized Jack Sparrow is to just literally every style imaginable. But also, let's be honest, this is essentially the Disney Infinity style, and I'll actually, do I have Jack Sparrow? We do have Jack Sparrow. I shall be right back. Alright, there we go. So, this is the Disney Infinity character of Jack Sparrow. Hold on, it might be easier to see if I do this. This is the Disney Infinity style character. And this is the Mirrorverse figure. And now you can't see it as well with just the figure itself, but look at the art style. Look at the figure. I feel like Mirrorverse is just what they did with Disney Infinity when Disney Infinity failed, but they still had all of the figure files because you have to make the figure files, and so they just altered the figures slightly, made them larger, and were like, Mirrorverse. It's like, look at, their faces are identical. Like, their faces are identical, and I don't have a good enough pick camera to show you as well as you can see in person. But the faces are identical. They changed the beard slightly because when they made it larger, they could actually braid his beard, whereas the Infinity character, they couldn't really do that. But they're identical in style, is what I'm saying. It feels like because they already did the style with the Disney Infinities, they just took the same style, changed a little bit of it so it would be slightly less obvious, and then they made the Mirrorverse. And I have a feeling that the app is kind of done in a similar style, where it kind of looks the same-ish. And, like, I'm not mad at that. You've already got the assets, you may as well. But also, part of me is like, if you already have the assets, why would you not do, like, a Mickey Mouse, like, thing? Like, I don't remember what that series of shorts was called, but, like, the Mickey Mouse Theater thing. And I'm certain some of you know what I'm talking about, where it was, like, all of the characters would all come together in this movie theater, and they would hang out, and they would watch shorts. Why not remake that, except now all of the characters are cohesive, because you already made them into the same style. And they're all 3D animated, which I know technically not all of them work, but if they're all stylized... Here's the thing. Making old 2D characters specifically, into 3D animated works as long as you give them all a cohesive style and you're not trying to keep the ones that are 3D animated looking exactly the same. And that is the key. You have to make them all match the same style, and they already did that with Disney Infinity, which means they already somewhere in the vault have the 3D models of the figures. Which means they could just take all of the Disney Infinity things and make something actually useful out of them, because they absolutely hate Disney Infinity because it failed and lost a lot of money. So we already know they're not going to make a Disney Infinity 4, and they're not going to make new figures for it. But you already have a whole bunch of characters. Some less known characters even, like they have Time from the Alice in Wonderland live action sequel, but they didn't bother making a Cheshire Cat, and that doesn't make any sense. They literally only made Alice in Time. And I'm like, why? But I'm just like, you already have so many characters done in the style, why not just kind of move them over? Anyway, enough of that rant, because that was completely unrelated to what I'm doing. But only vaguely, as you will soon see. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and get those out of the way right away, too. This is the next set of things that not all of them are from the convention. So I'm going to go through the ones that are not from the convention first. But we did recently just get Disney Infinity, which means that we now have a bunch of new figures. And I'm only showing these figures even though we have more, because the other figures are ones that we had previously, because how this worked is my boyfriend already had Disney Infinity, but he had it for the Xbox. But we were only allowed to take the PlayStation. So I bought him the PlayStation version, but the figures can work on literally any of the versions, which means it doesn't really particularly matter. Looks like I'm only going to be able to get 4 in shot at a time. That's fair. And so we already had a whole bunch of the figures. So these are all figures that we didn't already have that we found at the same thrift shop that I got the other guy from. Except for, like, there are 3 of these that I got new. No, there's 3 that I got new. So we'll do those 3 last. But these are all used. And see, this is Time. See, they did the Alice in Wonderland live action Time guy, but they didn't bother doing the Cheshire Cat, and that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they only made Alice and Time. And, like, the Red Queen was, like, a really big part of the second story, but they only made Time. Why? Why? I swear, I'm not going to use this entire time talking about my vague disappointment with the ridiculously strange lineup of Disney Infinity characters. But I might. This guy is new, because Josh did not have a Darth Maul, somehow. Korra is new, because I actually like Tron. I do quite like Tron. Not enough that I'm, like, a giant nerd about it, but I did like both of the movies. So, like, I would say I'm a casual-ish fan. And obviously I had to get Loki. Because have you met me? The strange thing is, Loki was weirdly hard to find, but he was also incredibly cheap after I found him. So that's weird. The fun thing is a lot of the Disney Infinity characters are just cheap because nobody wanted them. Which is kind of sad because, like, the games are not horrible, but I feel like the problem is that the Toys to Life craze died very quickly, and it just took everything with it. These ones are from the convention. Here's Hulkbuster. I'm gonna be honest, I mostly pointed this set out because I wanted Venom, and Josh wanted the Star Wars. But all of these, except for the one, are new to us. And the one that isn't new to us is naturally the only one that's broken. So, like, I'm not mad at this. Although now we have 3 of this chick. Because we have the one that Josh already had. The one that came with the set that I got him. Rude. The one that came with the set that I got him because I got him the Star Wars Disney Infinity set because of course I did. It also came with the Disney Infinity plate, but now we have like 3 of these. So we don't really need this, but we have it now again anyway. Yeah. I wanted this set because it had Hulkbuster and also Venom, and Joy was also just a fun consequence to that. But it also has Vision. And like I said, literally all of those were new to us except Ahsoka. I think that's her name. But it also came with 2 playsets that we also don't have. Actually, I think we might have this Star Wars playset. I'm not 100% sure. But we definitely do not have the, we definitely don't have the, Inside Out playset thingy. This one I'm not 100% sure of because I don't know if this is one of the Star Wars set things that we do have or not. Could not tell you. But yeah. We got a whole bunch of Disney Infinity stuff. Because now we just have the entire floor and area in front of our TV covered in Disney Infinity figures. As one does. So yeah. Some new, well, basically all of them are new to us. But 3 actually new, as in I literally got them out of the package. And a bunch of old and in varying conditions. As you saw, a couple of them were broken, but, like, as long as the bottoms work, technically they're fine. And it wasn't the actual figure itself, it was all accessories that were broken. Which means, quite frankly, I don't care. Just being honest. Now we're on to the last bag, but it's also the biggest bag. Oh, there's one of the other accessories that we got. This is one of this is the helmet that we got for the Build-A-Bear. Because we wanted a helmet for one of our other Build-A-Bears. I feel like that's a reasonable reason. We wanted a helmet for one of our other Build-A-Bears, and they had helmets, and it fits perfectly. That's all. That's it. There. Now you can see the skull. Yay! Not all of these need big, gigantic stories. This is a mystery sweets box. It came full of random Japanese candy and a chocolate-covered Oreo. Well, it's not even Japanese candy. It's like mostly American candy with like a couple random Japanese candies. And that kind of made me sad, actually. I was hoping for more Japanese candies. But if you want a more full overview of this, check out the other channel. I really don't feel like going through all of the candies that are in here. So you can just check out the main taste testy video that's going to be up on the other channel for that. We were VIPs. So that was fun. This is my bag that is mostly full of cards and ribbons. There is my adoption, or there is the card for the other guy. The Colossal. Yeah, so that's what I meant when I was saying the things, those. Water Park VIP. There is my adoption certificate for my sorbet. For my Galaxy Milky Way. More of that. I'm trying to get through all of the things that are in here that are not the cards or ribbons. But that's going to be hard, so I'm just going to do this. There's the knife. All of our thingies. Pair of glow sticks that we didn't use because we're dumb and we forgot about them. All of mine of these. There's where that went. Good. Age verified. That was important for the last two panels that we went to. If you want to see what I got in this, go to the other page, go to the other thing. They'll end up being shorts. This is, I think the rest of what's in here is just the cards and stuff. But I need to separate out the ribbons because I want to do the ribbons as a thing. The cards you don't need to see all of, but the ribbons are kind of fun. So here's the fun part. We did not, like, intentionally go out of our way to collect ribbons. That's not how we do. We are what I like to call casual ribbon game players. And by that I mean, if we should so happen to collect ribbons while we are out wandering around the floor, then we shall collect ribbons. But if we don't, we're also not mad at it. So literally, I think there was only like one ribbon that we went out of our way to get. And it wasn't even that far out of the way, because it was like right outside of the artist room. And that was the Hello Friends ribbon, which we will get to the story of later. The rest of this can go in here, because these are all cards and paper stuff that we don't need. Also, sword. Well, not sword. It's apparently called Gilgamesh. It's a little hatchety thing. A little hatchety sword thing. A little sword hatchet thing. I don't know. I didn't watch Fates. I was kind of sad because a lot of the stuff that came in the mystery box that I obviously got this from, because obviously I didn't go out of my way to buy a thing that I didn't recognize. The problem is that the booth that had it had a whole bunch of shit that I did recognize. And like basically everything that they had out was recognizable IP, at least to me specifically. So I'm like, oh cool, I'll buy one of these mystery bags because I don't want to be bothered to choose stuff. And then almost the entirety of the mystery bag was stuff that I haven't watched yet and or didn't care as much about, which made me sad. Because that's just how mystery bags do sometimes. But at least it is a neat dagger, hatchet, axe thing that apparently Sandy Cheeks refuses to stop knocking down. Because she does not want anything to do with the thing. And now it's gone forever on the floor somewhere. Yay! I'll find that later, I guess. Probably. I don't know where it went. I put it up over there thinking, hey, it fits perfectly right in this location. And then one of my figures decided it was not having that. And Sandy Cheeks just knocked it over immediately, and now I have no idea where the thing is. So that sucks for me. Moving on. This is gonna be a long video. Strap in. Haul videos tend to take for ages. It's a mana restoration potion. I was given it for free because I was slightly disappointed in the fact that the potions that they had for sale were all like liquid, were not like liquid, they were all like resin pours into jars. And I'm like, but I want a liquidy one. And he's like, oh, well, in that case. And then he just handed me the mana restoration potion. And I'm like, yay! So that's neat. It's all sparkly and wavy. And quite frankly, I can use the help after the convention. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need the help after the convention. Did you do a smart and put the... You did not put the... That's weird and silly. They put the code to, like, their stuff on the box, but they didn't put the code to their stuff on the card. That's weird and silly. Ah, well. I will add the card to my ever-growing card collection. I think it's always weird when people put, like, the QR code on, like, one thing, but not, like, the rest of the things. But anyway, I bought a choker. Because I like chokers. And because it's got a knife and coffins on it. And I wasn't gonna not buy a knife and coffins choker. Have you met me? Whoop. There. Now I'm just wearing this for the rest of this. It is just the ever so slightest amount tight. But, like, I'm not horribly mad at it. Attack on Titan stickers. This was part of that weird mystery bag. And while I am not mad at stickers ever, I've only watched part of Attack on Titan. Because I am desperately behind on animes that I'm supposed to watch. Which is why when I got this Gunpla Builder's Part set that looks like it only makes the arm portion of a gun, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? It looks like it makes it looks like it just literally only makes the gun. And I don't know what to do with this. It looks like it makes like 4 different kinds of gun arm. And I'm like, but why? But why? I feel like this was just surplus that they had. I don't... What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. That's my main problem, I think, with mystery bags, is that, like, a good chunk of the time I buy mystery bags because everything that's there looks really cool, but then, like, there's always the chance that after getting it, I'm gonna be sad because I don't recognize shit. And I hate when that happens. Doop-doo. This is mostly stickers. Because it was a oopsie sticker bag. So of course it was mostly stickers. That's how this works. I need to find a bag to put all of the stickers in. Separate from the other one. But anywho. Aren't you tired? I love that. I love that. Trans rights. Obviously, I'm not against trans rights. That would be weird. That would be really fucking weird. Like, I'm not trans myself, but I am not against trans rights. And I'm like, I'll be an activist, I guess. Objection! That's it. That's all. Objection. Objection. But not today, though. I'm gonna just do all the stickers right here as I flip them. Again, there's a good chunk of these that I don't necessarily recognize. But some of them are just funny. And then these ones are just... These are essentially business cards, but they're also stickers. And I'm like, okay. I'm not mad at that. Hey, if you can make your thing be two things, even better. Carrot. Kurumi is naked. How dare. Hatsune. This guy. Doop. See, the problem is a lot of these animes are just also on my to-watch list. But, like, I haven't gotten to them yet because I have a very long to-watch list. Obviously, I know Hasbin and Haluva, though. Because that would be fucking weird if I didn't. And then also said before that I was Val. That would, yep, that would be weird. Sorry. Doop. Doop. There's a lot of whoever this mouse is. I don't know who the mouse is, but there is a lot of him. So that's a thing. Yay. Be prepared for that to happen a lot, because I like stickers. This is just the information guidey thingy. Yeah. These are some very Kurumi vibes. Hair clippies that I love, and they're mine now. That's why I love them. Well, I loved them, and that's why they're mine now, I guess is the better way to say that. That would make more sense, huh? Huh. I should probably do the thing that would make more logic, but I don't logic. But I don't think I want to keep these. I don't think I want to keep those. I don't think they're necessary. Okay, we're just gonna kind of... Papers and things. Papers and things. Oh, that I need to remove because that one I need to be more muchness on. Yeah. I want to just use you for all the stickers. I think I'll use you for all the ribbons. I think that would be better. Yeah. Ribbons. Ribbons, I think I will probably just make a separate video because I have so many ribbons. Hello, friend! This was the only ribbon that I went out of my way to get. Because we love Toothless the puppy in this house. And it's got a potograph. And I wasn't gonna not get a potograph from Toothless the puppy wearing a cosplay with the Wreck-It Ralph thing. That wasn't gonna happen, okay? I love Toothless. We got ducks. Because there's just a ridiculous amount of Hazbin Hotel cosplayers that just pass out ducks. I'm not mad at this. Now I have 2 more ducks for my collection. And a whole bunch of these little ones, but I can't put those in the bath. I mean, I could, but it would be weird. These get to go in the bath. Those get to go up there and go out of the way for later. Because we got VIP, we also got fast passes, but we only used a total of like 4 of them during the entire convention. Yeah. You go in there with the paper stuff. Yeah. Fizzy! I had to get the Fizzy because I love Fizzy. Look, it's even got a matching keychain thing. Look at him. Him so cute. I love him. Give me more, please. I'm going to keep his protective film on him for a while because protective film is important. Also, Gamzee, because I didn't have any more Curloses, and that made me sad. But at least I got a Gamzee. Yum. Slap bracelet. I got this for free. I'm not mad at it. Look, it's covered in little candies and sweets and stuff. Yeah. While we were in our while we were in the costumes for Val and Box, somebody gave us things. Somebody gave us these really cute things that were Valentino and Box themed. So now we have these. So now we have these cute bracelets to go with them. It's very cute. We have an army of little tiny duckies. There's like 4 of them, and they're so small, and they're all like slightly different. And I love them, but I don't know where they're gonna go. I guess they can go right there. That works. My little tiny army of little tiny duckies. Stickers! I had to get Vox. I had to get Vox. And I also had to get Alistair. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about those ones. Those had to happen. This one is the only not safe for work thing that I got. So we're just gonna cover that. There we go. You cannot see it, and therefore it does not exist. I had to get a little Astarian. That just had to happen. And I got 2 little Astarians. I am an adult, I swear. She lied. She lied vigorously. I got an Astarian for me. And I got a Shadow Heart for Josh. Because he likes Shadow. So he's kind of tied between Shadow Heart and Karlach, which I guess makes sense. So he gets kind of both things, which makes sense. I'm just gonna continue putting Josh's stickers in this one while my stickers go over here until I find a place for my stickers. They're cute. They're cute. They're cute. They're cute. That's all. They're cute. There's the other thing with stickers in it that belong to both of us. So again, it's going to be real easy to tell whose things are for who. These are actually kind of fucking amazing, though, because these are all, like, charcoal and graphite, I think. But then they just made them into prints. So yes, obviously, when I find someone doing, like, traditional art stuff, I'm just like, these are mine now. I wish my bottom camera didn't suck so bad. There. Is a baby. I love my grumpy dog cat. Puppy cat. Puppy cat. Is a puppy cat, and I love him. I keep wanting to do like a bee and puppy cat costume. That could be fun. The problem is deciding which of us would be bee and which of us would be puppy cat, because bee does have like a canon gender switch. But also I could be bee and then Josh could be puppy cat, and that could also be fun. Who knows? I don't I love him, no. And I had no, and I had, well, I didn't say, I can't say I had no Bee and Puppy Cat. I had exactly one Puppy Cat plushie. Because Bee and Puppy Cat, the problem is that Bee and Puppy Cat stuff, and also, also Bravest Warriors, Bee and Puppy Cat, both of those, all of the merchandise is like really expensive because they're like smaller animation things. So it's not very often that I manage to get any because it's really expensive. And like, I have a fair amount of cat bug merch, but I didn't have that much of those. We got Hasman Hotel keychains while we were in Vox and Val because that makes sense. So now we have Hasman Hotel keychains. As one does. You go there. And you go there. And you go there. There. There's my sticker bag. I don't think all of my well, I know not all of my stickers are gonna fit in here, but a good chunk of them will, and that's what's important, really. I got a tiny frog. He can join my duck army. He will be the odd one out. It's fine. It's a spooky pin of the wolf that ate Grandma. You know, as one does. It's a Weeble Wobble. That's what these are. They made anime Weeble Wobbles. That's what it comes down to. They made anime Weeble Wobbles. Yep, that's it. That's all. There's no more. They made anime Weeble Wobbles. Yep. More stickers. Okay, so, again, finding Nana things is weirdly difficult, which is sad because I love Nana. I also love Paradise Kiss, but Paradise Kiss is at least 3 times as hard to find anything for than Nana is. Which means I'm kind of stuck. Because I love Nana so much. But it's like impossible to find any Nana merch. So when I found Keychain, I was like, this is mine now. That's all the information that I need to give for that. I don't feel like I need to give anymore. Pins, because I like pins. I had no Ennard pins before. And the people that I got them from also newly made a Sunny and Mooney. I'm pretty sure they're the same people where I got one of my puppet prints from before. English is hard. I'm pretty sure they're the same place that I got one of my puppet pins from before, except for I got one of them that was bigger. But yeah. We doing the thing. It's a Santa Kirby. Hell is real. They're Squishmallow stickers. I don't know what else to say about that. They're Squishmallow stickers. This one's just a little shit sticker. Buy gay shit for my gay shit. I got it because it was very cute. So, you know. I don't feel the need to explain Happy Mask Salesman and why he's here. I also don't need to explain why Astarian's here. I feel like we've already figured that one out. I don't need to explain that or that either. I feel like we can figure that out. I don't need to explain that either. Again, most of these stickers are self-explanatory. I don't need to explaining them. I think we figured them out. Look, I have a bag for my stickers. Not all of my stickers are going to fit, but a small chunk of them will, and that's what's important. I suppose I ought to worry about cleaning them all up later, but you know. From now on, I will put all of my stickers in the bag designated for stickers, if I find more stickers. It was like they had all of their cups and mugs and stuff for $5. So I wasn't going to not get one when it was only $5, and this is like a good quality thing. So yes, it was $5 and it's a really good glass. I don't know what else to say to you about that. I feel like that's pretty explanatory. You can go. Nope, I don't trust you there. I will kick you over. You can go there. That's it. If you want more information on that, check out the short later. I got a new dice bag. It's very dark arts adjacent, and I love it. These are receipts. They go in the receipt pile. Those I need to do. I got 2 DS games that I didn't have yet. Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. And Alice in Wonderland. I didn't have them, and now I do. That's it. That's all the information you need. This is the only full set of dice that I got it. It is an all black set with silver glitters. Very basic. Not mad at it, but very basic. I can use you for stickers too. The rest of these are Misfit dice. And they're called that because they do not match. Oh, also tiny, random, cute little yellow rock. Because I like shiny things. And I'm pretty sure it's Cintron. I grabbed it because it's vaguely cat head shaped. So the only metal dice in here is this one. It's got a jack-o'-lantern face as the nat 20. I don't tend to like metal dice because they click-clack too heavy. Wait, got a nat 20. And these ones are the Misfit dices. Because I like buying little mystery bags of random little Misfit dices. They're fun. That's all. The dices can go back in the dices bag. This is a very big dices bag, and I'm not mad at it. But I feel like it might not end up... I mean, actually, I might just end up dumping all of my smaller basic bags in here. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. I'm keeping this for more stickers. Because I have a problem. And it mostly involves me liking stickers. These got all tangled and that makes me sad. Okay, they're not horrible. It's just a little charm bracelet. It's just a little charm bracelet with like an animal / beach theme. Although it is weird because it's like, well, no, it is all animals. The problem is the ladybug is colored like a beach ball. I don't have an explanation for that. But anyway, I got it because it was cute, and that's really all that I needed to know. Oh good, we're reaching an hour and I'm almost done. That's good. This one I managed to sneak off and get while my boyfriend was not watching, because I got it for him because he likes elephants. It's a little tiny elephant. Hold on. It's a little tiny elephant. It's so small. It's so small. I managed to wander off just long enough to get him while my boyfriend wasn't looking. Actually, I think I got all 3 of these while my boyfriend wasn't looking, and I snuck off. I got away for a couple minutes, and I buyed my boyfriend an elephant. You know, as one does. What else are you supposed to do with your time? That one gets to go in my boyfriend's bag. And I got myself a gummy bear. Because it's a gummy bear. I wasn't going to not get a cute little gummy bear. It's adorable. You can't really see it very well, though. There we go. You can kind of see it. The problem is all of the ones that they had were, like, really transparent. But I got the orange one because the other one was, like, green. And I'm like, I don't like that. Green matches less of my things. Right, we are almost at the end, which is good because we are also an hour long. It's a Gengar. Because I like spooky ghosty friends, damn it. So I bought a Gengar pack of things. Well, I guess it's Haunter, Ghastly, and Gengar. But it's got a sticker. And this neat little print. And this card that's going in the card bag. Sticker goes in the sticker bag. And this keychain. Keychain. I will figure out how to open you eventually. There we go. I did it wrong, but it is open. Look at how cute it is. It's so cute. I love it. They're so cute. Spooky ghosty friends. They're so cute. I love them. So this has like the Pokédex entries with it, which is neat. But it's just a neat little print and I like it. I'm gonna be honest, I bought that mostly because I wanted the keychain. And then the sticker was in there also, and that made me even happier. And then I'm like, it's a print too? Yay! I wasn't... Okay, this is going to have to be a separate one. I think we're now at the bottom where everything has to go back to being on the big camera. So we can go ahead and do that. There we go. And just go ahead and turn that off so it's not being in the way, being laggy. There we go. Okay. I found an Alistair body pillow. I found an Alistair body pillow. And I love him. And he's mine now. And then the other side is the blacklight version, which makes sense. But I love him, and he's mine now, and I keep him. I don't feel the need to show the rest of it. It's not an inappropriate one, but also I don't really feel like doing the thing where I try to do the thing. That sounds horrible. I like beanies, and this one is melting eyes. I like beanies, and this one is melting eyes, and I don't feel like I need to explain any further. Have you seen my choker? Hold on. They match. I have... There we go. There we go. Now I have the horror beanie and the horror necklace. Good job. Daisy! This is the only print I went out on my way to get because... Well, one, for some reason prints are... Well, I can't say for some reason. I understand why prints are ridiculously expensive. But I also kind of hate it. Because I want to buy prints. But they also expensive. So I'm stuck in this loop of I want to buy prints. And I want to support artists. Because I am also an artist who would like to be supported. But also... prints are expensive. And I don't like it. Hang in there. That I got just because it's cute. It's cute and I wanted it, and I didn't feel like I needed more of an explanation than that. I put you in your appropriate bag. Yep. It's an axolotl beret. That's all the explanation I feel like I need to give. We all know I like axolotls, and we all know I like berets. I feel like I don't need to explain that. Yeet. I also don't feel like I need to explain the Kurumi beret. It's a Kurumi beret. I feel like that explains itself. Free him. Oh hey, I think my laundry's finally done. Well, it's not done. I have a shit ton more I have to do. But I think that particular load is finally done. Little devil. Again, I don't feel like I have to explain these. I feel like that explains itself, actually. I feel like that's just like, yeah, obviously. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Open. They're sleepy dragons. They're sleeping dragons. On a beret. Duh. Alright. It's the last hat. It's the final hat now. Nee. I will find the opening. I swear it's... There you are. Good. It's a coffee cap. It's a cap in a coffee mug surrounded by coffee beans. I don't need to explain why I needed this, do I? I definitely don't need to explain that. Like, that's self-explanatory. It's adorable and it's self-explanatory. I also love that berets are just becoming a very common thing that you find at conventions now. It's Alistair. I don't need to explain that, do I? It's Alistair. I think me just saying it's Alistair kind of explains it. Oh, random bookmark. And it says take your time. This was in one of the mystery bags. I don't remember which one. Obviously, all of the mystery bags are going to be a separate video. Well, separate videos, plural, shorts, things, whatever. But also, this one's Ozzy and Fizzy, and I needed it because it's hella cute. It's hella cute, and it's Ozzy and Fizzy, and I wasn't gonna not get it. And with that, we are finally out of things. This is an almost hour-and-a-half long video, and we are finally out of things. You don't fit in the other one. Oh, you don't fit in here either. Oh, barely. Barely. Good. Fantastic. Swell. Anyways, I'm going to now clean all this shit up. Find the locations for it. The stickers are going in my sticker hoard, as they are wont to end up. That is just where stickers go. Stickers go in the sticker hoard until I find appropriate places to stick them. Anywho, I will probably do ribbon video later of all of the ribbons that we managed, well, mostly I managed to get. But until then, toodaloo!